So, a very warm welcome to you, Bharat. We are so pleased to have you here today, and our students are very pleased to have a fruitful, interactive session with you and gain as many insights as they can from you. So, all of us, please help me in welcoming Mr. Bharat Jeme, our topper this year, and his post is Assistant Accounts Officer. So, everyone, please give him a grand welcome and many, many congratulations once again. Congratulations are pouring in from our students, and
Thank you.
everybody is welcoming you and loving to have you here.
Thank you all.
Yeah. So, yeah, congratulate everybody. Everybody is congratulating you, Bharat. So let us start with your journey. We would like to know about your journey very briefly. How did you start? How did the idea of APSC first come to your mind?
Mm, Initially, join APSC in my initial stage, APSC was not my dream and it was not in my book. And,
Mhm.
so, uh, my initial goal was to join Indian Army,
Mm.
but there was some family problem and financial issues with my family at the early stage. So that time, yeah, it was quite difficult for me to pursue my dream of joining Indian Army. So later, I just uh, applied for a job where I got in the postal department. Thereon, I just realized that that was not my cup of tea, and uh, I was not comfortable there. So apart from my job, I was engaged in some NGOs and social service. Thereon, I came in contact with the civil servant like DCs, SP, videos and all. Well, I got inspired from them, and my first inspiration was to be precise. My inspiration was the then deputy commissioner of the Bahasa, uh, Srimati Judy Pugan. She was my inspiration, and thereon I started appearing for APSC.
Okay, wonderful to know that. Which year was it?
Maybe it was in the year 2013, I think.
2013. Okay, so from 2013 up until now, it's been a decade, right? It's been 10
Yeah.
years. Yeah, so it's a long dream that is fulfilled now.
Yeah, it's been a very long and tough journey, but
Yes,
and since I was in a full-time job, pursuing offline coaching was not possible
yes.
for me, and so my I cracked this APSC in my fifth attempt,
Mm-hmm.
and initial three attempt was all about self studies,
Yeah,
which was not sufficient for
yeah.
me. Uh, uh,
Mm-hmm.
but after on my third attempt, I cracked mains,
Mm-hmm.
and in search of this mock interviews, I came to know about Coca
Yeah,
competition here. Well, I got in touch with Sir and you, and
yeah,
thereon my journey with competition care started. And
yeah.
that time I could not clear, but with the help of with the guidance from the competition care,
Mm-hmm.
I'm here today.
Wow, thank you so much. That is so inspiring. And we are so more than happy. We are blessed to be a part of your journey. We could contribute in a little way. We are very happy to be a part of your journey. And also, we would like to know from you, how did you sustain for such a long time? How did you uh, find that patience, that grit, that resilience to keep fighting and not giving up? Because that is what many of the aspirants would like to know. That is what many people cannot do. They give one or two attempts and they give up. They give up on their dreams and all that. They cannot fight for a very long time. How did you do that? without
Uh,
losing hope, without to continue to have patience for such a long time. That's quite commendable, and we are very inspired. We'd like to know from you.
Now, if I say is that now all this year of hard work and then also the setback, it
Hmm.
seems nothing now. But when I recall that maybe it was the support of my family, and
Mm-hmm.
as I said in my previous in some interviews also, you have to be sometime stubborn also. Life में थोड़ा मतलब
Yes.
जिद्दी भी होना पड़ता है, but in a positive way.
Yes. Truly
Yeah,
so.
yeah, and maybe because of that, my stubborn nature and the love and support of my family, and I still remember on my third attempt when I could not see my name in the final list.
Hmm.
I spoke with sir, and sir said that uh, कोई बात नहीं, next time we will fight together, and together we will crack.
Yeah.
And because of this moral support
Moral
from
support.
sir
Yes.
and you and the entire team, including my family,
Yeah.
and on apart from all this, the blessings of the divine was with me, I
Yeah.
guess, because
True.
it is at the end of the day, you need to have the support from up above your, and because of which finally I'm here.
True, true. Another thing we would like to know, earlier you were preparing on your own, and later on, we met. We came to know you came to know competition care, and it was a shared journey together. How was your preparation different from the point that you came under our guidance? I mean, self study versus preparing under somebody's guidance. How did your preparation change? Your tips, your techniques of studying, your methods of preparation, and your goal setting, your mindset, and everything.
Mhm. As in my there's a huge difference if I compare to myself study and the guidance from the competition care, because earlier I used to think that I used to just think that writing the your college exams and civil service is more or less same.
Yeah.
But when I came and to competition care, and I got the guidance from there, then I realized that there's a huge uh, difference, because the small techniques is, because in civil service everybody is working hard, everybody is studying the same book, but
Mhm.
what makes us the toppers different is the technique, and
Yeah.
that technique like time bound and answer writing,
Yeah.
and this PYQs and the keywords, that's all thing was missing from my self studies, which I got from competition care. So
Yeah.
I think that's a huge difference it has made in my journey.
True. Thank you so much. So, as prelims, this time's prelims is just round the corner, only few days left, and our students are waiting, even though they have exams, they are still joining us and waiting to hear from you. What would you like to share with them? Some very important, very useful tips for acing their prelims exam.
See, prelims though, it's all a game of calculation, especially in terms of CSAT. Just prepare well, and just cross this qualification mark. You
Yeah.
don't need to attempt all, and as it is just a qualifying paper. and
Yeah.
and for the GS, I would like to from my experience, I would like to suggest is that we have to be very cautious, and that and the sir is giving us this elimination technique. We have to uh, you use it precisely. And
Hmm.
regarding this PYQ is very important. and
Yes.
as time is very less, we have to be what not to study is more important than what to study, as
True.
your team has been saying. So
Yeah.
I wish all the new aspirants very uh, good wishes, and may God bless you in your exam. And I hope that under the guidance of competition care, everyone will be able to crack this exam this time.
Thank you so much on their behalf. We'd also like to know what is your take on attempting questions in prelims? Should we attempt when we are only sure, or we should attempt maximum number of questions? What is your take on it? What is your advice on it? And what did you do? Because last year's prelims was one of the toughest prelims so far. How many questions did you attempt?
Last time, my take on is that I used to make three rounds.
Okay.
First round is the questions which I am 100% sure, and on the second round, I used to pick by which I am not sure, which I am sure that this particular option is not the correct answer, which I used to omit that.
Mhm.
And on my third after the second round, I used to calculate that is that enough
Mm,
for for me.
mm,
If that is after the second round, if I feel that that is enough, I used to stop there. And
mm.
if it is, if I feel that this is not enough, I used to guess, but not all, but at least 4 to 5 questions I used to guess,
Okay.
and
So
I used
that
to go
was
by instinct.
okay. So that was your strategy. Two
Yeah.
rounds first, and to check if that is enough, and if necessary, you would take another round. How many total questions did you attempt?
Last time I attempt around it was around the total. I could not recall, sorry, but it was around 60%.
Okay, about 60% of the questions. Okay. So thank you. And how did you revise? What are your tips on revision? Because I realize that that is where people are finding it a bit challenging, especially when exams are approaching and they have a lot to revise. They would like to know more the best and the smartest tricks for revision and
Um,
recall and memorizing.
for revision, the PYQ is the best
Mm,
through which we get through competition care.
yeah.
And while on our studies, I used to make some small notes, which we call the write-down notes. Yeah, and it really helps when at the time of revision, when the time is less, because I still
Mhm.
have that exercise with me. I feel to exercise making small notes while studying, and I used to go by that.
Okay, so making small notes is your tip for revision. All right, thank you. And what was one? Can you state some struggles that you faced? What was the most difficult time for you during the preparation of your exam?
Struggle, yeah, the struggle is long because as I say, I was in full time job.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes I was not given or say I was not sanctioned my desired leave. If I
Mhm.
ask my leave for 1 week, they used to give you for 3 days, and
Okay.
the duty was very tough. So that
Mhm.
to manage time was the most important factor in
True.
yes, and that's why managing time was the greatest struggle.
How did you manage that? How did you manage to study along with a full-time job? Like how many hours could you dedicate to studies per day?
There is a to be honest, I don't have any particular hours
Yeah.
because after my office time, if I all my time was all about the studies,
Mm-hmm.
and to be after the I used to intensify my studies after prelims.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see that I'm in the safe zone, a comfortable zone, I used to speed up my studies. And to be honest, during the last 3 months, I didn't sleep before 3 a.m. in the morning. And
Okay.
in this journey, I I solved PYQs of 7 years of PYQs of each paper
Mm-hmm.
two times, not one times, but two times. Yeah, PYQ is has really helped me.
Wow.
I used to rely more on PYQ than books. So
Wow.
7 years PYQ of each paper two times. It really helped me.
This is about prelims or mains or both?
Both.
Of both prelims and mains, you have solved the PYQs twice. For
Yeah,
mains, also, you wrote everything twice.
yeah.
Wow, amazing. That's an amazing technique. What were the insights that you gained from solving those PYQs and especially doing it over and over again?
Uh, the insight that I gain from by solving PYQ is that the process of answer writing, also the answer pattern, it has become a I say if I say, then it has become it has become like a habit.
Habit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because if I see particular question in during the exam, then answer structure, how to structure the answer, it comes on my own.
Okay. So during this time, did you how did you maintain your mental and physical well-being? Did you do any kind of other practice like exercise or meditation or anything like that?
Meditation and was not there, but since we are a Christian family,
Yeah.
then morning devotion and devotion, family devotion before sleeping, it has really kept us motivating. And Sunday church is really helpful, because it has taught me how to stay positive in life, no matter what.
So morning prayers and nightly prayers every day and
Every day.
attending church on Sunday. Wow. That is so mm, that is so helpful. I mean, sometimes what we tend to do is when we are busy with something, busy with life, or especially studying for an exam, competitive exam like APSC, we tend to stop those practices that keeps us alive, that keeps us going. We skip the church sometimes. I have done that many a times. And whatever practice we have, somebody may be doing exercise, but what we tend to stop those good practices while preparing for an exam. And what you have shared is that not stopping that and continuing that throughout your entire process has really helped you, have helped to keep your mind in place, have to helped to keep that faith going, that strength and hope that we need on a daily basis, right? That is so wonderful. I'm sure this will benefit everyone who is listening to this talk. I
Yeah.
just urge all of you to continue the
No,
practices that you do. Yeah.
no matter what the situation is, my family, my parents has taught me. And because of that, I never, no matter what the situation is, I never miss morning and night prayer and prayer before meal. I never miss these three things in my life.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, I wish I can follow that just like you. So, some other things about the preparation we would like to know is that what do you think about studying newspapers regularly? Should we do that, or how did you do? Because some
Hmm?
people they find it very challenging to follow the newspapers on a regular basis, on a daily basis. So they often ask us, is it enough to go through the compilations? Is it enough to go through the editorials? What did you do?
Newspaper, yeah, is very have a very important role, especially if we see in every subject, or say every paper, there's the questions from most of the questions are from current affairs. And since in my journey,
Mhm.
I used to have little less time, so that's why I used to focus more on the compilation of current affairs, especially from competition care.
Yeah,
It's really helpful. And I'd say that if the for preparation for your on UPSC, if the Hindu he is the Holy Bible,
yeah.
then for APSC the competition care compilation is the same.
Wow, thank you so much. That is such a big compliment. Thank you so much. We are really filled with gratitude to hear that. Really humbled. Thank you so much. So that will satisfy the curiosity of many who are like confused, even though we tell them that that will be enough to study, the compilation will be enough, yet hearing it from a topper himself makes a whole new impact. They tend to believe it even more. So thank you. And how did you how did you what is your technique to manage stress and anxiety? Because in this kind of exam, it's kind of a part of the exam to be in stress, to be in anxiety, or be sleepless in front just before the exams. Like many of our students, I've talked to them recently and I came to know that they're losing their sleep. So what was like that, what was like it in your case? How did you manage your stress?
See, what happens is that maybe the technique which I follow is not same for others also. It may be different, but in my case, I never used to compromise with my daily routines, like going out, going for the shopping, and going with doing this the some other church activities. And I equally give time to my other job, other activities, like since I'm a part of NGOs. I
Hmm.
used to go with the church meeting, conference. So that has really helped me in managing with my stress, pressure, because
Mhm.
if I only focus, or say if I give all the 100% time on studies, then it will ultimately the pressure will come. So to deal with that, deal with the pressure and stress, I use I never means it's something that if I'm studying that if I'm studying, then I is so if some people is studying, then they used to end up all their side activities and all. But
Yeah.
I never end up, and my office was there, and from some of office extra activities was there. So I
Wow.
used to just go
Wonderful. So you
with that.
had quite a busy life. You have a full-time job and associated with NGOs, doing church activities, doing running household errands, like so many things. Your social life was quite active.
Yeah, because this social ultimately my social life it's because of my social life I got inspiration for the APSC. So why compromise with that?
Very true. Yeah. So there was a good balance. So you did not have to fight your anxiety or stress separately. It was all in control. Wonderful to know that from you, Bharat. Also, let's now understand from you your strategy for mains. One thing you have already shared, that you did the PYQs, you wrote the answers of the previous year questions twice. What else did you do for mains apart from that?
Whole main store, as I said, 7 years PYQ. I solved twice,
Yes.
making notes, writing
Mhm.
small notes called nano notes, and there was some books like Indian polity and economy, Assam yearbook. It really helped. And
Yeah.
apart from that, the main thing which is that ultimately at during the exam, you have to write. We have to write. The more we write, and the better we write, the better we get marks. So for
Yeah.
that, the time bound answer writing, I used to set timer, place a timer on my table. Then I used to try to go. I used to set suppose 7 minutes for one answer. I used to set that, and I used to write. If I cannot complete on before 7 minutes, then again I used to repeat that, and in that the sir which time bound answer writing, uh,
Hmm.
in short, we call in competition care language as tabao. And
Yeah.
our sir Aksuman sir used to say that tabao se hi hoga tabahi. Yes, tabao
Yes.
se hi tabahi hua hai.
Perfect, perfect, wonderful. So good to know from you. Wonderful. So sometimes our aspirants are also curious to know about what pen did you use to write? Was there any special pen that you used to write your answers with?
Yeah, I mostly give more emphasis on that the butterfly or something pen
Yes,
is
yes,
there,
yeah.
butterfly. And I used two three pens, and I after two three answers I used to change that pen, because
Okay.
changing pen it gives a little bit of relief also during exam, because it's all about writing extensively, and
Yeah.
pain comes, and to deal with I used to change pen after two three answers. So
Mm.
total I used to have four pens which I change after every two three answers, and mostly my main pen was butterfly.
Okay, okay. So how did you take care of your writing speed and your eligibility, your good handwriting? How did you improve your handwriting and take care of your writing speed?
Handwriting though is I have since my school days I have a very bad complaint I have regarding my bad writings, but but yeah, at the end of the day it's all about completing the answers which
Mm.
completed, and gradually it comes with the time that answer writing practice.
Yeah.
So focus more on, I used to suggest that of focus more on answer writing, because with that your writing also will get improve along with the time.
Yes, true. Very well said. How was your interview experience like?
Interview experience though, I total I faced three interviews. So
Hmm.
my first interview was good, and my second was horrible,
Mm-hmm.
because I was asked on because writing and reading Assamese is not possible for me, being from the hill district of Dimahasau. So
Mm-hmm.
my questions was on my second interview was mostly on that.
Mm-hmm.
And the interview chairman used asked me, if you don't know how to read and write SMS, how will you work in the other parts of Assam?
Yeah.
And they grind me. So I just replied that there are many seniors from my district who don't know how to read and write Assamese, but still they pass. I will take experience from them, and
Mm-hmm.
I will take knowledge for
Mm-hmm.
from them. And but still that was not enough. Maybe I got quite less mark on my second attempt, but on my
Mm-hmm.
third attempt it was all about 20 minutes interview, and Pegusa board was there, and he was
Mm-hmm.
very cordial.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from Pegusa, chairman sir also came in during
Mm-hmm.
my interview, and he also started asking me some questions,
Okay.
and for which I say that the interview was good.
Mm-hmm.
There are three questions which I could not answer, which I honestly and directly replied that, sir, that this is I cannot recall the answers of of this particular question right now. And
Mm-hmm.
they even asked me on my degree paper,
Mm-hmm.
so which I said, sir, I did my graduation long back, so
Mm-hmm.
that I cannot recall. So, and the interview board also, they smiled, and they were good. And the last interview, my final interview was good. It lasted for 20 minutes, and just I used to then I suggest my fellow aspirant that be honest, be yourself, because I in my last interview around 3 to 4 questions which I could not answer directly.
Mhm.
I said that, sir, this is not possible for me. Sorry, I could not recall that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that also helped.
Yes, just being honest, not trying to bluff, and also not wasting their time, respecting their time by not trying to beat around the bush. Very good, very nice. And finally, let's hear from you about your experience on the day the results were declared. Where were you when your results were declared? How did you see? How did you come to know? And what was your reaction? What was your family's reaction?
I was expecting a result from just after the interview that this over, that is January 3rd. But
Yeah.
due to some reasons, the result were not out, and I was worried. And my wife, who was with me in my workplace, I was posted in Dimapur. So
Mm-hmm.
she used to say that, "Jo hoga, achha hoga. Just
Mm-hmm.
stay calm." And the result was declared on 17 January, and
Hmm.
that was my birthday.
Oh, what best gift? What better gift you could have
Yeah,
got?
that, that was my birthday. So we went to the market after the office. We bought some birthday snacks. We called Assam, na? Ga-
Yeah.
Gahuri.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we prepared that, me and my wife. So
Yeah.
just after the evening meal,
Yeah.
we prayed. It was not about a result. It
Mm-hmm.
was about
Just
my
for the
birthday. Yeah,
birthday.
just
Yeah.
after the, yeah, me and my wife were there. We prayed for the birthday, and
Yeah.
we're just about to have the meal. My
Mm-hmm.
wife got a call from my brother-in-law that my result is declared and my name is there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and you,
I can
I
only imagine the happiness. I'm getting goosebumps by hearing
I
the story.
I
Wow.
could not I could not even finish that birthday meal. I
Yeah.
started getting call and all, and
Wow.
I went and checked my phone. It was filled with message,
Oh my
and
God.
I I could not even talk with others because continuously I started getting call. So I told my
Mm-hmm.
wife that to call my family, to
Mm-hmm.
my parents, and inform them. And
Mm-hmm.
when my mom heard that, the first word that she uttered was, "Praise the Lord."
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
praise the Lord. And
Wow.
and my sisters who are studying in medical college, she called me up. She called
Mhm.
me and she could not speak also because she was crying all the time.
Okay, out of happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah, it's really emotional day for me. And we can say that it was the best birthday gift that I ever
Best birthday gift.
received.
I mean, I'm amazed by how God has planned this so beautifully. This is far better than we could have planned ourselves. We could have imagined, right? I mean, wow. This is mind blowing. This is such a beautiful day for you as well as your entire family. Everybody could rejoice. And can you see? I mean, you were already prepared to celebrate with all food and everything, and then your result is declared. I mean, this is such a beautiful story.
Yeah, just after the prayer.
Yes, yes, yes. Even I would say praise God. I mean, such a beautiful story. Wow. Love to hear that. Also, how last time when during our felicitation, when you shared your story, you had said that your parents did not know about APSC, right? How did you make them understand that you are doing something very important and the results would be very good? How did you explain to them? How did they cooperate and how did they support you?
My parents, though, yeah, even though their education is less, but they are very supportive.
Mm-hmm.
And if I say that, means I APSC, and suppose APSC UPSC were means they don't know nothing about APSC and UPSC. So I used to take the example of some officers in our local, that DCs, SP, BDO, and
Yeah.
some engineers who are there.
Mhm.
I used to take example of them, that if I pass this exam, I can be like them. If I
Mhm.
pass that exam, I can be like them. So
Mhm.
there they convinced that, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, beautiful. Finally, I would like to ask one final question before giving the platform to our students who are eagerly waiting. I would like to ask from you what difference did you find about competition care? How is it different from any other coaching institute? How do
Uh,
you feel like
I don't have any much experience about any other
about?
coaching. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
because competition care is my first teacher, first mentor, first love. I say, because
Yes.
yeah, because and competition care, it gives you the practical reality of the exam.
Mm-hmm.
They don't say that you have to do this, you have to do that, and
Mm-hmm.
believe me that I cracked this exam through competition care with just rupees 10,000.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
if we go to the other center, it will not be below minimum 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
So for that competition here, as they say that, by the officer for the officer, yeah,
Yeah.
they truly stand on that, and I really give salute to the entire team of competition here,
Oh, thank you.
sir, and you, for shaping the future of experience like us who could not afford, and especially offline coaching.
Yeah.
The very idea of online coaching, or say online guidance, it has come from the competition care only in the entire Assam.
Yeah.
So I can proudly say that competition care is the pioneer of online guidance in Assam.
Thank you so much, Bharat, for your kind words. We are truly humbled, and also it has inspired us, motivated us to keep working even more. And now, where are you posted?
So I'm posted here in Maibang, in my home district only. Uh,
Okay.
s- I just so this is my office.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. In your home district only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. How many days have you been here?
I joined yesterday only. This is my second day.
Oh, second day. Wow. Brilliant. How are you liking it?
Yeah, it's very good compared to my previous job.
Mm-hmm.
The work pressure is not that much, and in my pre- previous job, that physical works is also was there, because I
Mm-hmm.
was in the railways, so we have to work the dealing with the parcels. But here, the sitting job, just we
Mm-hmm.
have to use our brain.
Yes. Mental work. Yeah.
And,
So good to hear from you, and thank you so much for your wonderful answers. Now we have our students. I would give the platform over to them and allow them to ask the questions they would like to know from you. So, students, you can put your questions in the chat box, and Sir will answer it for you. We have few students considering the prelims is just near, otherwise you would have had a full class, but still I'm so thankful to all of you that even though you have your exams, but you are still here, and you that shows that you are so eager to learn from him, to learn from a topper, and be one of the toppers in the next year's list. So, what final revision tips would you give before prelims? Like, since they have about 2 weeks left, what they should do in these 2 weeks?
just be calm, stay focused, stay positive, and try to understand the basic, the very demand of the uh, prelims. They are just means, and now at this moment, don't try to study or don't try to read any new books or new subjects. Just revise whatever you have been through till now.
Mhm.
Revision is the key.
Yes. Thank you so much. Type down your questions fast. What else would you like to know from him? Anyone else? Thanks. Uh, Thanks, Koka and Bharat sir, for such a real and raw talk. Yes, I think the interview itself was answered a lot of questions for them already.
Maybe.
Yes, yeah. So it was very wonderful. Thank you for giving your time. I'm sure you are having a busy schedule. Yes, you made out time for us. So thank you very much. And how long was your training? How was your experience in Assam Staff College, Administrative Staff College?
No, training to since our this accounts or officer, that batch is very big. So
Mm-hmm.
as per the instruction, we were instructed to join first in our respective office, place of posting. Then on later on, batch wise, we will be
The
given the
call for
training.
training.
Batch
Okay,
wise,
so one batch is going on. They're undergoing
yeah,
training.
because the
Okay.
batch is huge.
True, true, true. All right. So, Bharat, thank you once again. Thank you so much for making time for us and giving your valuable suggestions, your valuable advice. Thank
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you, Lord, for thank you to the entire team of Competition Care for being with me throughout the journey.
Thank you so much. We are glad we are blessed to be a part of your journey. And yeah, we would love to be in touch, love to be continue to be in touch with you. And I'm sure you'll continue to inspire so many of our aspirants. Thank you
Thank you,
so
ma'am.
much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, students. Thank you, sir. Hope to see you in person if I visit Maibong, says Hirak Sharma.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.